really important weekend, and do not underestimate what this means today. If you really think about Martin Luther King and his acts of service, because in today's age, it's a little bit easier to stand up and say, don't be racist, don't do this. But I want you to take it back several decades ago when certain groups of people weren't allowed to sit at the counter. Certain groups of people were moved to the back of the bus. You know, some of us were called a lot of different names. And I want you to think about your parents being raised in that time. It wasn't easy for them to get us where we're at today. I want you to think about it, because if your experience is anything like my experience, where my father came here at the age of 16, hopped the border, went through a river, and ended up here in the United States. And my mom came here that way too. And as little kids, I was born here, they went back, but our second journey, or my first journey, their second journey to the United States of America was going through a river with the tiny little kid, me. So if you think about what our generations before us had to fight for us to be here today. And today, on the weekend of Martin Luther King Jr., we're taking a look at a new administration coming in. Now, I know it's not supposed to be political where we're getting here, and it's the last weekend that Obama gets to be president. And you think about the discourse that we've heard at a national level. This is the moment that you as students need to step up, because the future generations are not going to be about me being in office. They're not. The people who are going to make decisions for our future are not going to be all of us up here who spoke, because the future of our country, the future of California, the way this neighborhood improves is going to be directly because you did it, not me. And you have a huge responsibility. And I started out by telling you my story because a lot of you have a similar story. So we want you to take your experiences, where you came from. Doesn't matter whether you're Muslim, African American, Latino, white, speak Spanish, or don't speak Spanish. You have a tremendous responsibility to help shape the future. And you've heard everybody around you tell you this over and over and over again. But you do. And this weekend, I want you to think about that as you're doing this here. And I want you to think about how you're going to improve our community.